Hello and welcome to the Current Archaeology Awards for 2022. And again, here we are in the museum at Shaftesbury Abbey. But I do hope that in 2023 we're all back together again, having a conference as we remember it. But anyway, let's get on with the awards then. There are, as usual, 4 categories. And the first one of these is for Archaeological Book of the Year. And it was obviously a good year for archaeological publishing because there's quite a short list. The Dissolution of the Monasteries in England and Wales by Hugh Wilmot, The Tale of the Axe, How the Neolithic Revolution Transformed Britain by David Miles, Early Anglo-Saxon Cemeteries, Kinship, Community and Identity by Duncan Sayer, Bog Bodies, Face to Face with the Past by Melanie Giles, Hadrian's Wall, Creating Division by Matthew Simmons, River Kings, A New History of the Vikings from Scandinavia to the Silk Roads by Kat Jarman, Silchester Revealed, The Iron Age and Roman Town of Caliva by Michael Fulford, Belonging and Belongings, Portable Artefacts and Identity in the Civitas of the Iceni by Natasha Harlow. And the winner is Bog Bodies, Face to Face with the Past by Melanie Giles. Well done, Melanie. I'm now going to move on to Rescue Project of the Year. So this is sponsored by Wessex Insurance Services. Building a Roman villa, a Romano-Celtic temple mausoleum and evidence of industry at Priors Hall, Corby is a project by Oxford Archaeology East. Wessex Archaeology's Pandemics and Public Health, Cleansing Baths Great Unwashed. Mourning in Miniature, Excavating an Infant Beaker Burial near Salisbury from Headland Archaeology. Carmarthanshire's Missing 222 Monument, How one of the biggest excavations in Wales uncovered a long-lost henge by Cotswold Archaeology. Iron in the Time of Anarchy, Investigating a smithy site forged in the 12th century Civil War, again by Headland Archaeology, they've been busy. Northampton's Checkered History, Uncovering Britain's First Medieval Chess Workshop from Mola. Road to the Past, Exploring the Prehistoric Heart of Galloway by Guard Archaeology. And Citizens Climate Emergency, Protecting the Future by Understanding the Past by Citizen. And the winner is Building a Roman Villa, a Romano-Celtic temple mausoleum and evidence of industry at Priors Hall, Corby by Oxford Archaeology East. So moving from rescue to research, although you could argue that all rescue has got a research element to it as well. But anyway, this is Pure Research Project, and this is sponsored by Butser Plus. Archaeology on Furlough, How Volunteers Explored the Past During Lockdown, a very topical subject, for Rob Wiseman for Cambridge Archaeology Unit. The Rise of the Megahenges, Unpicking the Evolution of Mount Pleasant's Monuments. This is from Susan Greeny, the University of Cardiff, and obviously at English Heritage as well. From Mounds to Monasteries, Examining Burials in Late Iron Age and Early Medieval Ireland by Elizabeth O'Brien. Darkness Dispelled, Exploring 1500 Years of Life and Death in the Sculptor's Cave by Ian Armitt and Lindsay Buster, the University of York and Canterbury Christ Church University. Bridge Over Troubled Water, Roman Finds from the Tees at Pierce Bridge and Beyond by Hella Eckhart and Philippa Walton, the University of Reading and Birkbeck University London. A Lost Monastery Revealed, Investigating an Anglo-Saxon Community at Cookham by Gabor Thomas. Iona in the Iron Age, Laying a Zombie Narrative to Rest by Adrian Maldonado, Ewan Campbell, Thomas Owen Clancy and Catherine Forsyth from the National Museums of Scotland and the University of Glasgow. And finally, Living Like Common People, Uncovering Medieval Peasant Perceptions of Landscape by Stephen Mileson and Stuart Brooks of the University of Oxford and University College London. Obviously a fantastic year for research. And the winner from all of these amazing projects is Bridge Over Troubled Water, Roman Finds from the Tees at Pierce Bridge and Beyond, by Hella Eckhart and Philippa Walton. And of course, Hella was the Archaeologist of the year 2018, so making a welcome appearance. So well done for that. And finally, the big one, the one that we've all been waiting for, is the Archaeologist of the Year, sponsored by Oxbow Books. If you remember, the three incredibly worthy nominations were Professor Martin Bell, Dr. Peter Halkan, and Raksha Dave. And the winner is Raksha Dave. So congratulations, Raksha. Thank you very much. That brings the Archaeological Awards to their conclusion. Congratulations to all of the winners. It's despite everything that's been going on in this last year, it has been an amazing year for archaeology, for discoveries and analysis and research. And I hope that this continues and that we've got an equally rich archaeology to report on next year, when hopefully we all meet again in person. In the meantime, carry on enjoying your archaeology.